YouTube. It's the Bandit here. It is the Bandit. I'm here. What a day, what a day, what a day. Hope all is well out there in the world in these trying times. We're in the last month of the year, 2020, which have been very, very challenging. Very challenging. And I'm looking forward to 2021. But, I like to enjoy every day. So I'm not rushing anything. I'm really just living day by day and enjoying each day. I don't rush anything when it comes to days, because you don't know how many days you have on earth, and no day is promised to you. I work in a very, very dangerous profession. Very dangerous profession, I do. And people can get stupid at any moment. So I take every day as a good day. But I had a trying day. So let me get to the subject. Black women. Had to deal with a few of them today because I had to go get a special permit today for my profession. So I had to go get a permit because Monday I start at an adult entertainment club in Atlanta. So you have to get your permit. And in the process of doing this, I walk in at metal detectors. It's a government building, officers and, police officers and stuff like that. All I see is black women. I walk in, I see 1, 2, 3 overweight, dark-skinned black women. And you had to get through the metal detector. And so after they got through making me take off my belt and put my wallet in the bowl and my phone in the bowl, and after they, did all that, I get through there. Now there's the permit and license building, part of it. And it had sections. And in those sections, there were glass with more black women behind it. Okay? And might I add, when I walked in, when I walked in, there was no problem. But I noticed these are the same women that say they're the most unprotected. They're the most unprotected. That's what they say. But here they are. I'm right there when I'm coming up here to get a permit so I can work. So I had to pay all this money to pay the state to work, because you have to pay to work in my profession. You have to pay, or you can't work. So you have to pay the government to be able to work. But here they are when I walk in. Here they are, 3 of them, fully employed. And each one of them act like they didn't have a smile muscle in their face. They didn't have a smile muscle in their face. At least not to me. Now, the 2 white guys I was with, good buddies of mine. They got the smile. They smiled at them. When I walked through, I didn't get that smile. I'm used to it, didn't bother me. So I get to the window where you give the money orders and you fill out your little forms and everything to get your picture taken and your fingerprints done. But before that, had to deal with another dark-skinned black woman who, no hospitality at all. Fill out this form right here and make sure you got the right address on it. Make sure you got this on it and blah, blah, blah. And your ID, your identification. There was no, good morning, how you doing, sir? None of that. And it wasn't even busy. It was only 4 people in there. Us 3, and there was a fine Asian girl who was getting a permit because she was a dancer. And out of all those black girls I saw in there that was working, the Asian girl was the fine. She was fine, not overweight, her real hair on her head, heels on, and feminine. And I'm tired of walking into establishments and I'm seeing black women overweight, weave everywhere, and a bad attitude. But they yell, they're the most unprotected. They're the most unprotected. So I had a stocking cap on my head because, hell, I haven't got my hair done. I have long hair. So I wrapped my hair up, put it in the stocking. I had my mask on. And on my driver's license, they let me take the picture with my stocking cap on. They didn't make me pull my stocking cap off because you can clearly see my face, and the stocking cap was right here so you could see my whole face. So on my license, I have a stocking cap on. But so after all that, she goes, okay, pull your mask down, I'm going to take your picture. So I pull my mask down, take my picture. I need you to remove, this is what she said. I need you to remove your stocking. I said, excuse me? I need you to remove your stocking. I said, you can't see my face? I said, you saw my driver's license, ma'am. I have a stocking cap on. And the only reason I really snapped back at her like that was because how rude she was being to me. If she would have just been hospitable and said, sir, you have to take your stocking cap off because they require nothing to be on your head. So, show me some type of femininity. Show me some type of respect. But black women don't respect black men. And I knew that. So I snapped right back at her. I didn't snap at her, but I came back at her like this. I said, ma'am, you just saw my driver's license. You saw I had a stocking cap on my driver's license. It was smooth. It didn't have a knot. It wasn't ghetto. It's just, it's real thin. And what it does is, if you have long hair, you can wrap your hair up and it's thin. And you can just put it right around there, but you can see the face. So in case y'all saying, well, damn, you can't wear a do-rag. It wasn't a do-rag. It was like a wig cap. Real thin, so your hair won't be all over the place. I'm gonna need you to remove your stocking. So after I told her what I said to her. This is what this damn woman say to me. So, she didn't even say sir. She said, I'm not arguing. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not here to argue with you. If you want this permit, I said, ma'am, no problem. I took it off, held my hair to the back, and I took my picture. And I walked away. This is why I am a single man. This is why, no, this ain't reason why I'm single. I take that back. This is why I don't date black women today. I'm not even going to put this on women in general. Black women today are so masculine that they don't have any feminine traits anymore. It's gotten to the point where it's really disgusting the way they act towards us. And black men out there are acting like they don't see this. Because grandmama, mama, and everybody else in their doggone family have treated them like this ever since they've been yay high. And they're desensitized. So they get with women romantically, just like their grandmom and mom and auntie and sisters and all them. In the black community, there is no respect for black men. And it starts with the black woman. She refuses to be nice. She refuses to be kind. She refuses to smile. I'm talking about as a whole. Am I talking about every dark-skinned black woman? No. But I tell you one thing. When I see a pretty, sweet, feminine, dark-skinned woman, I'm shocked. It's an anomaly. Sometimes when I get off from working out, I go to the Walmart right down the street from my gym. And there's a dark-skinned older lady. She's overweight, but she's an older woman and she got a wedding ring on, so it seems like she looks like a grandmother. And she looks like back in her days, she could have been real fine. And I go to that lady, no matter how long the line is. You know why? And this is a dark-skinned, heavy-set woman. But I go to her, and she's the only one I go to when I go to that Walmart. I'm going to tell you why. Because she treats me like gold. She's very, very sweet to me. Soft-spoken. She treats me with respect. She's feminine. She's soft. She also comes from a different generation. It's a whole different attitude. A whole different attitude. And I would wait to see her before I go to anybody else. I don't care if there's nobody in another line. Because I like good hospitality. And it's hard to find in a black woman that is hospitable. Especially to a black man. We don't get respect. And we haven't gotten respect in a long time. And I'm telling you, black men, you need to wake up and stop thinking about sex all the time. And stop thinking that because you get a bunch of women sexually, that makes you a man. That actually makes you weak. A man who can refrain from what his urges are and start looking at the greater situation and the greater outlook on life, he's the one that's going to rise. When you can't control yourself, everything goes downhill. And that's the black community. Because the black man, for the most part, is being raised by women. His whole attitude and demeanor is of a woman. He is emotional. He is quick to commit violence. And he's committed to committing all kind of atrocities. He's committed to it. Because his mother and the women in his family do not care. And because they don't care about their offsprings, they don't care about attitude, they don't care about discipline, they don't care about accountability, they don't care about that. The kids don't care about it, especially the sons. And they go out there in the world and they either go to prison or die or become a homosexual or confused person or transgender because they have no sense of direction, no love of a father, no masculinity, nothing in them. This is what's happening to our children. This is the outcome of matriarchy. So, black women, I see a grim future for you. Because if you don't change, if you don't stop being jealous of other races of women, if you don't stop being envious and jealous of your men, of the black men you call your men, then black men are going to start walking away. Because black men don't have a problem getting other races of women. They don't. The only reason why black men are really getting with black women like that is because they've been groomed to do that. It's been instilled in them that you don't go outside the race. Your allegiance is with the black woman. You belong to the black woman. And I'm telling the black man, no, you don't. You don't belong to them. With everything else in life, black man, they have to earn your respect. They have to earn your trust. They have to earn your loyalty. And giving your allegiance to somebody just because you represent the same color, that's asinine. You need to be with somebody that's going to benefit you, that's going to be on your program, that's going to have your best interests in mind. If it's not that, then you don't need to be with that woman. Black man, get your life together and stop prioritizing these women because they don't care anything about you. And in the end, you're going to lose. So, I'm about to get in here and get to work and do what I have to do and make this money and be up on my game. And I suggest you, black men, really listen to this video and think about how many black women you come in contact with every day that don't even smile at you, don't even say hello to you. You hold the door for them. They won't even say thank you. You say hello, how you doing to them. They walk by you like you're not even there. Like, why are you speaking to me? And I've come to the conclusion that we don't count. We're slaves. And we're slaves because it's been instilled in us to be a slave. But I'm telling you, there is a philosophy out there that's called MGTOW, MGTOW. That's men going their own way. And it's the best philosophy. It's the best philosophy. It's the philosophy for you to be able to get yourself together without all the distractions. MGTOW, whether it's for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, or however long it take you to get you together and know self. MGTOW, it's the only philosophy. So that's it. Bandit is out. Go Steelers. Peace.